lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling.
Hello and welcome to Curious Multilingual Minds podcast. My name is Lucas and this is episode number 3. Do you have the right mindset?
We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun.
Today I'm going to talk to you about a good article from the British Council, which is titled, Do you have the right mindset? So I'm going to read a little bit of it. Think back when you were in a classroom, maybe a math classroom, and the teacher said a difficult problem. That could have been any time between this morning or a few years ago. Which of the two following responses is closer to the way you reacted? A. Oh no, this is too hard for me. I'm not even going to seriously try and work it out. Or B. This is quite tricky, but I like to push myself. Even if I don't get the answer right, maybe I learn something in the attempt. Early in her career, the psychologist Carol Dweck of Stanford University gave a group of 10 years olds problems that were slightly too hard for them. One group reacted positively, said they lacked challenged and understood that their abilities could be developed. She says they had a growth mindset and are focused on what they can achieve in the future. But another group of children felt that their intelligence was being charged and they had failed. They had a fixed mindset and were unable to imagine improving. Some of these children said they might cheat in the future. Others looked for someone who had done worse than them to boost their self-esteem. Professor Dweck believes that there is a problem in education at the moment. For years, children have been praised for their intelligence or talent, but this makes them vulnerable to failure. They become performance-oriented, wanting to please by getting high grades, but they are not necessarily interested in learning for its own sake. The solution, according to Dweck, is to praise the process that children are engaged in. making an effort, using learning strategies, persevering and improving. This way they will become mastery-oriented, that is to say, interested in getting better at something, and will achieve more. She contends that sustained effort over time is the key to outstanding achievement. Psychologists have been testing these theories. Students were taught that if they left the comfort zone and learned something new and difficult, the neurons in their brains would form stronger connections, making them more intelligent. These students made faster progress than a control group. In another study, underperforming school children on a Native American reservation were exposed to growth mindset techniques for a year. The results were nothing less than staggering. They came top in regional tests, beating children from much more privileged backgrounds. These children had previously felt that making an effort was a sign of stupidity, but they came to see it as the key to learning. So, back to our original question. If you answered B, well done. You already have a growth mindset. If A, don't worry. Everyone is capable of becoming mastery-oriented with a little effort and self-awareness. So that was the article. So personally, I think that all of us have a little bit of response A. Oh no, this is too hard for me. I'm not even going to seriously work it out. And this is a serious problem, because we have to be positive when taking an taking an exam, for example. And as it says, the solution is to think like response B. This is quite tricky, but I like to push myself. Even if I don't get the answer right, maybe I'll learn something in the attempt. Here we can see how our way of thinking can change everything. I think that everything has to do with our brain. Everything is psychological. Everything is thinking that we can achieve what we want to. We can do better. We can success. So this was an interesting article, and I hope it is useful for you as well. So, what do you think? Do you think that you have a positive mindset, or do you have that? Do you think, that you are a pessimist, basically? So let me know down in the comments on YouTube or Spreaker, and you can also send me an email. It will be in the description. My email address will be in the description box. So see you in the next episode. Bye.
Can you hear my heartbeat calling? Can you feel the love we're falling? Just take my hand and take me home tonight. Throwing caution to the wind, I'll take a chance and let you in. Just take my hand and take me